Alright. So I have in my hands a model which I'm planning to build soon. So I will be doing announcement video, of course, upcoming project, and also I'm doing an unboxing video. So two in one. What can be better? It could be something better else, but it is what it is. And this time it is Psychommu system Zaku Zeong test base type. Mobile suit 06Z. Yes, this one is not original. I mean, it's a German model made by Bandai, but it's a reprint of one released in, I don't remember when, because apparently old boxes do not contain any information about first releases, so also doesn't have any price tag. Oh, there is price tag, 200, but it has no Bandai insignia on the front of the box. Of course, it has it over here, still red, so I presume I bought it pretty long ago, but it is a reprint. That's not an old smelly box from some grandpa's storehouse who decided to sell his goods on the second-hand market. So yes, I bought it as a brand new model, but it's very old, probably early 90s, maybe even late 80s. So, due to all this, let's unbox this bad boy. The box is quite casual for back then, when the boxes were released from Mobile Suit Variations. By the way, back then, but I had a spine to release Mobile Suit Variations as the regular ones. Number 29 in the line. So that's good. It will be, of course, I forgot to mention, high grade size. It doesn't say anything here, but it just says over here. So, a little bit misleading box, but who cares? So we open the box, and inside, of course, our dark green, some dark green plastic-ish looking parts. All parts will be the same color because it's an old vintage kit, and they did not implemented color separation that much back in the day. Yeah, and for this one, I probably will be not doing any modifications, probably, I'm not sure. But one thing I'm sure pretty much, I will be repainting it fully. So gluing, seam removing, seam lines removing, and everything is in the process, baby. So I'm releasing this one. Here we're taking off the manual. Oh, by the way, another cool feature they had spine to add back in the day. That's right. They were adding such a hard paper sheet of the file on the mobile suits they are released or was planning to release in the line. So here we have information about Psychommu Zaku we just unboxed, and we have a Psychommu Zaku, not a test type, but one of the high mobility one, which I presume Zeong was made of. I'm based on it, I'm not sure how to spell it properly, but who cares? And of course, it's information in Japanese. What is a really cool part of it is just not only a sticker placement because oh shit, I forgot to mention, show if this one has any stickers. Oh, there it is. It has some water slide decals, and as I mentioned before, it is reprint of the old one, so those water slides are quite fresh and should be in a good quality. So that's good thing when you buy a reprint, if Bandai made one. And this one, let's get back to the page I was talking about before, is not only a manual for stickers placement, water slide placement. Of course, there are some missing, I presume, of those, because I didn't saw a big amount of water slides on that little tiny paper. And yeah, that's pretty much cool. Piece of bonus item added back in the day. So it's a file ready to be stacked with other files on your collection of Mobile Suit Variation model kits from the past. Has numbers. Number 4 in the line, probably. I have no idea. But yes, somewhere I have the same paper sheet a file from Psychommu Zaku, the white one, which I rebuilt, painted fully in the different color scheme. So we have a manual now. Next one, we'll be looking at a manual, and this one quite a standard manual to back of the day, and nothing much improved in the future except the first front page and last page. Some pages in some cases become a full colorful, but that's not the case because you are building and you're deciding that what color scheme you going to paint your model in the future, or just perhaps you just let it stay as it is in original plastic glory. Of course, I forgot to mention that some parts are required gluing because it's an old kit from back 80s, 90s. I don't remember, so I can't tell for sure. This box or this information manual doesn't say anything about that because it's just reprint. I don't know why they removed the information about that, but I don't really much care. Much gluing in the head, much gluing in the arms. I have to warn about this model. It has a very poor articulation because it almost have no joints. There are some like joint parts, but there is no polycaps, nothing like that. So basically all parts will be loose or wobbly. And as you can see, there are no any movement in the waist area. So yeah, as you glue the Psychommu Zaku test type, won't turn around and won't be looking so much happy like it's shown here in this black white picture of finished model. Yes, but that's not a big problem since I'm not planning to improve it entirely. I'm just looking for a build for removing seam lines, priming and hand painting it fully, and just made him stand stoically like this, probably like this one. No cool any super extreme poses, just like that. So that much about this one, and I know I should have done some work in progress videos, but I will probably not do any work in the progress videos. I will probably do some small segments of that, just showing off how much I've done. Meanwhile, I'll be building this one original model kit from the past. I will be building something from items I bought on AliExpress, and that will be probably something from a series like that, like Spartan GM. And I have accumulated quite a few in my possession right now, and I need to move on and build something to release more spaces, to stack more boxes, because you can't stop collecting anything, because if you stop, who else will be collecting anything at all? So that much about this nonsense I just was spitting out right now, and peace and take care.